Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. All right, you guys. So I'm just getting home for the day and I've got some chores around the house that I need to get done. Thought I'd bring you guys along. I've got to vacuum, sweep and vacuum because you know with dogs, right, it's always a thing. So I'm gonna grab the vacuum cleaner and I like to sweep first and then vacuum. That way I get up all the hair that I don't normally, that I think I'm getting up with the vacuum. I get all that hair up. So I'm gonna put you guys up on a tripod and just really start cranking out some work. Jackson, I thought you were gonna fix this thing for me, Bubba. You need a light, Jada Ree? The thing that fell off the wall. The family sign that fell off the wall. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then I also need to put this on so I can melt that wax, to put a new wax melt in there. No, leave Jada alone. She can have her own food by her own self. All right, y'all. I'm going to actually change my clothes too because Jackson has soccer tonight, and I'm gonna actually walk during soccer practice, so I'm gonna change my clothes in a bit.
Alrighty, you guys, so here I am in the living room. I do a double-step process when I'm trying to really get rid of dog hair. I sweep the floor first, which is just a poor attempt to get the first pass of dog hair up, because when you're sweeping, especially when you can't see, it appears that you are sweeping all the dog hair up, but when I go back with the vacuum, which I did not capture in this video, when I go back with the vacuum, there's a light on the vacuum cleaner and you realize and see all of the dog hair that you left behind with the broom. We have 2 dogs and they shed continuously, but it is getting close to the fall-winter season, so Mama's blowing her coat for sure. And that just means that the old summer coat is coming out to make room for the new winter coat that will keep her much warmer. Even though she isn't an outside dog, she still does blow her coat. And we have to just keep up with the sweeping and the vacuuming. When I vacuumed, I probably vacuumed up that much hair, if not more. And I just like to make sure that I'm able to keep up on that chore in the house.
All right, y'all, so I just got back from the thrift store. Took my niece to work. Took my niece to work and stopped by the thrift store. My other niece is getting married, and so I was trying to find a dress that I don't have to spend a ton of money on, because I'm, only gonna wear it this one time. Or, maybe potentially wear it one time. So anyway, I found a couple things. I don't know. But I have to take Jackson to soccer. So I need to eat something before we go. So I'm gonna make a couple eggs because I'm just hungry. And haven't eaten anything since my lunch. It was a late lunch. It was probably about 1 something, and it's now 5:20. This is the leftover unstuffed peppers. I'm gonna have a little bit of this and an egg, 2 eggs, and that should hold me over until I may have one last little thing tonight for like a dessert or something, but this should be plenty enough to hold me. I'm gonna eat this much. There's peppers, there's onions, there's corn, tomatoes, all those types of things are in that. Peppers, meat. And I'm gonna have 2 eggs. The dogs came back in. All right. So I'm just scrambling these eggs, which is totally fine. That's warm. I'm going to put a tiny sprinkle of cheese on there. I didn't have any earlier. And then once I eat, I'm going to take Jackson to soccer. So it's Thursday, and on Thursdays I don't work out, I walk, because they have a little track out by the soccer place. And so I just walk around while he does soccer. Perfectly fine. And that's how I get my Thursday workout in. I typically am in the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, doing some type of a workout, whether that's a push-pull, cardio usually she tries to throw in. I missed my Tuesday cardio because I was at a funeral and it was out of town. It's a 2.5-hour drive there and 2.5 hours back. So I did not get back in enough time to get to the gym. Sunday's usually a walk day and Thursday's usually a walk day. And I typically do all of those days. I don't skip a day unless it's very unusual for me to skip a day. Okay. Eggs done. I got 20 minutes to eat and then I gotta get Jackson to the Y. Alrighty, you guys, so I am at Lowe's Home Improvement. I've got to get some plants to get my fall garden in. It's so late right now, but I'm here to do all the things. I just left the gym and I'm barely making it, but I'm making it. Whew, Lord help me. See if they got any starts out here. I don't know if they do or not, but I'm gonna see what I can find. Okay, all right. Okay, so what I try to do usually is I try to get all my brassicas in the fall. And then so I'm gonna look for, let me see, these are 6 trays. So I'm gonna look for 6 starts to see. And then I also look for the healthiest ones too, right? So there's, okay, that one is broken. So then I'm gonna start looking over here. Okay, let me see. So that's 1. Looks like there's 2 and 3 in that one. Okay. They haven't been watered in a minute. 1, 2. There's a 3rd. 4, 5. There's a 6th one in that one. Okay, that's broccoli. Trying to see if there's some that look a little better back here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm looking for some seed starting soil because I really don't want to put a ton of old soil in my new plants because I've got new seeds, and I'm gonna get some compost. Okay, I can't pick it up. So pretty. That's the kind of mom I would like for my door. Love it. I'm waiting on Harris Teeter to have their mums on sale because usually they have some huge mums for cheap price. Cheaper than I can find them anywhere else. So I'm waiting. I'm gonna go inside and see if I can't find seed starting soil because right now I don't see it out here. Okay, looks like I found it. I know some people don't do Miracle Grow. That's your business. I'm gonna do this one because that's what I need. I'm actually gonna grab 2 of those because I have a lot of seeds. Okay. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm getting ready to go outside to work in the garden. I got to get some cleanup done out in the garden because it's not yet all cleaned, but I'm going to give it some attention today. Do I need to put on earrings to go in the garden? Yes. Just like I put them on to go to the gym. They make me feel dressed. And I got this one all stuck. Hang on. Act right now. Get in there. Okay, very good. So I'm gonna put my socks on and some boots, and Jackson is gonna go out with me. He's not feeling well, but we're going outside. Get a little fresh air and do a few things that are necessary. All right, y'all, so I'm going to Dollar General to get some yard bags because I don't have yard bags. And then I'm going back into the garden. I have got to get my fall garden planted. It's no ifs, ands, buts, no questions, no tomorrows. Tomorrow is today. Today is the day because I put it off all the end of August, all of September, and we are at the very end of September. It's the 20th, and I've got to get my garden in. If I don't get my garden in, we're gonna have some issues and problems. So I am dedicating the next 2 hours-ish to the garden, which I should be able to do all that I need to do. I'm not planting a ton of beds, but I gotta get some old, I have sun scald on my cucumbers and my pumpkins. I'm so heartbroken about my pumpkins. I was giving it a good try, and my watering system is just not in place the way it needs to be. I'm gonna keep working on that as I am able. And yeah, so I'm heading to get the bags, and then I'm back to the house working in the garden. All right, y'all. I wish I had done a before and after, but this was all full of grass, and I didn't even use a weed eater. I just went through and picked with my hands, and there's a big pile. And then over there where my pumpkin, I think I got vine borers. I think that's what happened. So I just pulled all of that out of here. I still got beans in here that I'll pick today. And then I was going through and trying to prune the cucumbers. I still have lots of flowers, but my leaves are getting destroyed. So I'm trying to pick and prune through. I did this bed right here as well. Jackson's just gonna help me get some of this grass into the bag so that we can be done with this portion of the garden. I'm actually gonna come over here now and try to just pull through, and all I did was pull. I didn't even use a weed eater because it's real dry. So it's easy to come up because it's pretty dry. I will be able to come back with a weed eater later and get it low. But right now I'm just trying to get it up. There's a pricker over here. I gotta be careful. So it's really just pulling up, you know, what I can get my hands around. And it's just so dry that it's coming up. I should have asked Mr. Jerome to do around here as well. I assumed he would. He did not. Okay. So I'll come back through there with the weed eater and weed eat. Alrighty, y'all, I'm gonna call it a vlog here. These are the green beans that I picked. I picked more green beans from the pole. These are pole beans. And every time I would pick some, there would be more to pick. It's crazy out there. But I'm so thankful that the Lord brought the blessing to us. Now I gotta get the water on and get watered in real good what's out there for now. And I'm gonna bring you back for planting seeds. So there it is, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this video, don't forget to share, subscribe, do all of the things that help you be a part of our family. I'm hot. No, I didn't change my clothes after I came from teaching. I just came straight outside. It's just a house dress anyway. I mean, it's not a going out the house dress. I could wear it outside, but I don't tend to do that. But anyway, so there it is. I'm going to take some of these green beans to my sister's house because I'm going to her house. But I am going to film for you guys in just a bit plant seeds with me because it's time to plant seeds. Love you guys. Thanks so much. Bye now.